Hi guys, welcome back to Manchester United Career Mode, episode number 8. So as we saw last time, obviously we're just moving into December, which is a very heavy month really. As you can see, obviously we've got nine games to play. I'm gonna play 3 and sim 2 today. So we're gonna get through up until the Brentford game, and then in the next episode we'll obviously come back and play 3 of these 4 and finish off December. So I do think I'm going to play, obviously the Paris Saint-Germain game is a must win for us, so we need to play that one. I'm going to play the Wolves game because it's away, and obviously we're going to be resting a lot of players, so it's going to be a rotation team, so that's going to be a difficult game. And then I think I might actually play the cup game against Brentford. Obviously, even though Brentford are a weaker team, I think I might play obviously a weakened team. But yeah, I may as well try and get through the cup. Obviously, we've got Crystal Palace and Fulham, so I'm hoping that we win both of those games really. So I think that's how we're going to go about it. So we're going to start off obviously simulating this game against Crystal Palace. We are going to go with a full strength team, like I say, because we're going to be resting players in the next game against Wolves, obviously with Paris Saint-Germain in mind. So let's get into this game and hopefully pick up a victory. Right, so we're off. Obviously, home against Crystal Palace, I'd like to think that with our full strength team that we'll be able to turn them over today. Bruno Fernandes to Pogba. It's not back to Telles, back to Fernandes in his nice little turn there. Pogba couldn't get the ball across, but Rashford's picked it back up. And it is a penalty. Bruno Fernandes is going to take it. We're going to let Bruno take it himself. Oh, and he slots it in. For a second I did think they may miss it there, but I'm happy that obviously he's managed to take it. I didn't really want to jump in and end up missing the penalty myself. But we do get off to an early lead here, so 1-0 up. Palace coming straight back on the attack, and oh, it's a free kick. It looks like it's inside the box there, but it is a free kick. Right on the line, and it is a goal. Townsend. Right, Alex Telles coming down this left side. Can he get the ball over? He can't. It's had it taken off him, but we did win the throw. And Telles again. Good cross into... Oh, and it's a lovely finish. Pogba into Bruno Fernandes. And we do take back the lead 5 minutes before half time. It's a good time to score. Right, Martial. Rashford played it back. Bruno Fernandes into Martial, and there's 3-1. And suddenly, 2 goals in the last 5 minutes before half time. It does make this half time team talk a lot easier. Oh, and it is 3-2. Paulson just bullies his way through. So it's all back on again now. Pogba, I think he's had a decent game, and obviously we've got Wolves up next, so Van der Beek and Fred will be getting game time next time out. Oh, and that's terrible. What are you doing there, Harry Maguire? Absolute shocker of a pass there, and we're lucky to get away with that one. So 75 minutes. Can we finish this game off? Obviously. Oh, it's a lovely ball, Martial, and that surely has finished it now. There's a lovely pass, and as you can see, Fernandes and Martial both picked up a brace today. Now a 4-2 lead. Surely that's game over. That's just over hit. Oh, that's well done, Eric Bailly, cutting it out. Fernandes now looking for Dan James. Dan James trying to fizz the ball over towards Martial, but it was well cut out. It is a 4-2 victory, so we start off December with a good win. Right, and we're back. So obviously we're at the Wolves game now. Like I say, it was going to be a heavily rotated team. So let's have a quick look. Because obviously we don't want to play anybody that's going to be having any part really in the game against Paris Saint-Germain. We don't want to risk it really. So obviously we've already taken out Greenwood. Obviously he's injured, so Agallo's going to go back up top. Like I say, these front three, we can move them around. Obviously we're giving Fred and Matic that run in midfield. Tuanzebe and Bailly at the back. So yeah, that's pretty much as weak as we can make it. Obviously we've rested a lot of players. We've got Tellez and James still on the bench. So ideally we don't want to be bringing them on at all really. Obviously Luke Shaw's going to start today on that left side. So yeah, let's just get into this game. Obviously we're playing Wolves. Wolves I think are in 5th place at the moment, so they've had a good start to the season, so it's going to be a difficult game. Yeah, so away at Molineux, obviously with a severely weakened team, it's going to be a difficult game, but let's get into it and see if the rotation players can actually step up a little bit. I think so far this season there has been a big drop between obviously our first teamers and our rotation players, which I guess you kind of expect, but it's been obviously very noticeable. So we do need some of these rotation players to really prove that they've got a chance at getting in the first team. Players like this, like Van der Beek, he's obviously very much a backup at the minute, and here's Agallo. Just didn't have the pace. Obviously that's why we've made a big effort with getting Mason Greenwood, as obviously he's going to be the backup, or the main backup striker now, is for that actual run. Obviously where you get that chance, and here is a good chance. Luke Shaw, who couldn't quite get the header off. It fell to Donny van der Beek. He's had a strike. It's obviously a tight angle, and Rui Patricio makes a simple save, you would say. We'll fire this one over again. Probably look more for Eric Bailly. Obviously look for more the power of Eric Bailly. Oh, and it's a fantastic header. Eric Bailly's headed it down into the ground, and it's bounced right up into the top corner. Eric Bailly, obviously, I think he's got to be pushing Lindelof. I think Bailly's just a little bit quicker than Lindelof, so I think if we see more of this from Bailly, it's a lovely header. Patricio, absolutely no chance with this one, so he gets ahead of the defender, heads it down into the ground, and it's just agonising for the keeper, who just has to watch it bounce up and into the top corner. Eric Bailly, fantastic finish from him, first goal of the season. I think we obviously 1-0 up away from home. We've got to try and keep hold of the ball a little bit. Wolves have shown that they're definitely good with the chances. Van der Beek, and come on, ref. How many times have we been done where a player's got the shot off and then we've followed through? Van der Beek there has been caught after the shot's been taken, and the referee just carries on. We've not seen a lot from Wolves. I think our defence has kept them quite honest. Garlo into Fred. Fred now. Donny van der Beek. Oh, and he scuffed his chance. What a chance there to go in with a 2-0 lead at half time, and Donny van der Beek has scuffed it. Oh, and that was a great chance for a 2-0 lead, but Eric Bailly has given us the lead, and that's how it's going to be at half time. Right, so we start the second half. Obviously, would have been fantastic to have got that second goal right on the half time whistle, but we have dominated really the chances in that first half. On Van der Beek, gets into Agallo. Agallo trying to cut back onto his right foot, and the defender's got to him. Oh, long ball over the top, and he's in behind here. Neto. Brandon Williams trying to get back at him here. holding him up just enough. Wolves still coming forward. Fred's done fantastic there from Fred. Oh, and again, Agalo, what are you doing? I think we are just going to have to risk it and take Odie and Agalo off. Oh, and it's a lovely spin. Good chance, and Dean Henderson. It's a good save this time. And we need to turn things around here. We all of a sudden getting overrun a little bit. Agalo, he's got to come off. Odie and Agalo's having a shocker. Much busier in this second half. Oh, and Juan Mata, obviously at the near post, easily beaten to it there. It's fortunate it's ended up just off target. Henderson was probably there anyway, but Wolves are definitely coming to play now in this second half, pushing a lot harder forward. And Fred going over there to try and get it away, but Bailly again. Eric Bailly having the game of his life, you'd say. Got it away, and here's a chance. Wolves, another chance for him here. Surely Eric Bailly. What a player he's been today. Jesse Lingard just trying to calm the ball down here. Zabi into Donny van der Beek. Again, just about keeping the ball now. Looks like we are going to get away with a victory really, but this second half's been all Wolves. And it is, so it's 3 points. We'll take that, but it's very, very close in the end. I think Wolves had a fantastic second half. But Eric Bailly just would not be beaten. Obviously got the early goal in the first half, and then it was just immense at the back for us today. Right, and we're at the Paris Saint-Germain game. So, as you can see from the table, this is huge. Obviously, biggest game of the season so far, you would say. We are 1 point behind Paris Saint-Germain, so obviously a win will take us top. But if we do end up with a defeat or even a draw, you'd say Leipzig could nick us and take that second spot. So we could end up in the Europa League with a defeat or a draw. So very much in need of a win today. Right, so this is the big game. As you can see, we're at home at Old Trafford, so it's all in our hands, but obviously we need to keep an eye on that Leipzig game, but I fully expect them to win, so I think it's a must win for us today. Obviously we did it in the away leg against Paris Saint-Germain. We need to step up and do it again. Right, so let's kick off. Obviously it's a game we don't want to literally go out in, or we don't need to go out and blitz them in the first minutes. We need to ideally win at some point in the game. So it's a full strength team. Well, both sides seem pretty strong. We've definitely come into this game knowing, like we can see in the table, a victory will give us top of the league, and obviously should be the ideal or the easier draw in the next round. But a defeat or even a draw, we could end up in the Europa League, which would be an absolute killer really. Where's a chance? Marcus Rashford cuts inside. Oh, tried to get the ball through to Martial. It's well blocked. So we do need to pick up. Oh, you'd say you need to really make the most of your chances today. Unfortunately, Neymar's run the ball out of play far too easily. Wan-Bissaka now into Scott McTominay. McTominay into Bruno Fernandes, who's taken off the ball. So we've got to get that quick passing back into our team, you'd say. to say as well, Paris Saint-Germain are obviously, they can afford to sit back. They know a draw's good enough for them. You play on the counter-attack, you would say. Wan-Bissaka's well defended, but then it's cut off him. Oh, and Verratti. Oh, he's done well, got it through, and what a save. But then we've still given it away here. Oh, and it is offside in the end. Di Maria, what a chance to come back to Old Trafford. Well, yeah, he is definitely offside, but oh, Di Maria, I think there's not many more players that would love to really get one over us. Oh, Martial surely fouled, and he is. Verratti, it is just a little talking to there from Verratti. Here's a chance. Martial! Anthony Martial, 21 minutes in. That's what we needed. It's a nice little ball down the side there. Martial on his left foot. It's a good finish from him. So as we see the replay here. So it's a nice run. Martial just comes away from the defenders and he's slammed that into the corner. Really good finish, left-footed there. No chance for Keylor Navas, who's absolutely nowhere near that one. Martial's pumped up. First goal in the Champions League this season for Martial, and it's a very important one. Scott McTominay going over to him. It's come back now for Marquinhos, who's worked it in, and they've got men over here. Chance! Great block, Maguire. Now we'll fizz this one out. Dan James look to utilise his speed out here. Tries to get the ball over early. It is easily cut out. Paris Saint-Germain now looking on the counter, and Maguire's been turned there. And we're fortunate we've managed to get back quick. Maguire had dove in a little bit too easily. Oh, and Luke Shaw looked like it was going to be a free kick, but we've got away with one a little bit there. Luke Shaw looked like he'd left his foot in a bit. Wan-Bissaka. Nicely played into Dan James. Dan James again. It's got free. It's gone a little bit further back than I would have liked there. And Alex Telles can't get it under control. Now Telles is having to try and get back into position here. That's made it back, and Paris Saint-Germain elected not to go straight away and address a Gay. Trying to get away from Maguire, and he has done, and the ball's come in, and it's 2 minutes into just the 1 minute of injury time. Akade, and that's terrible time to give the goal away there. So they managed to get the ball across, and it looked like we should have had Gay really. Maguire couldn't block the cross, and it's a good finish. Cardi getting there ahead of Wan-Bissaka. No chance for David De Gea from that kind of distance. Cardi, that's his first of the Champions League, and that wipes out our first half lead. And literally it is virtually the last kick of the first half, so not quite a done deal yet. It's 1-1. Right, so in the other game in this group, Leipzig have got back all square, so they are now 1-1. So if it stays like it is now, Paris Saint-Germain would finish top and we would finish in second. But obviously another goal from Leipzig would change it all again. So very much that goal right on the half-time whistle has really changed things quite dramatically here for us. Kind of gone off the boil going forward, but here's Pogba. Poor Pogba! Can't get his shot off. We're trying to get it onto his right foot there. Perhaps should have gone on with that left foot. Oh, and we have got news from the other game. Leipzig have taken a lead now, so we need to get a goal, and surely that's a penalty. How has that not been given? We've got to have a look at this one. So here he is, he comes round. Oh, he has got the ball first. Looked a penalty when I first seen it, but definitely the defender managed to get a touch on the ball. And the referee was spot on. Definitely not a penalty. And like I say, Leipzig now have taken the lead, so all of a sudden the score stays as it is. We're going to be in the Europa League. So we need to get a second goal now. All of a sudden things have definitely taken a big change on us. Now we need a goal. McTominay now lays it into Martial. Martial looking for the man, looking for the runner of Bruno Fernandes. But now obviously this is perfect for Paris Saint-Germain. This is what they need. What the fuck is that? What are we doing? Defenders are just all moving away from the ball. We've just let him walk in there. Smashed it into that top corner, and that's 2-1 down, and that's surely gone now. So we're going to have to go full attack, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think obviously we need Leipzig to suddenly cave and concede a goal, so we're relying on other results. Martial gets the ball over to Dan James. Dan James now looking at the back post. It's cut out, and now they're going to come away with it. We need to try and get the ball back quickly. We need 2 goals quickly. Oh, and here's a chance. Chance, Rashford, surely. Still Rashford. How has he not scored there? Marcus Rashford would have given us a glimmer of hope. Oh, there's a penalty in the other game. Is that Leipzig? And we're not hearing the result from the other side. Come on. Please, Big Shakira got an equaliser. Oh, it's a good header, and we're 3-1 down. So this game's over. A good header. Acardes took us apart a bit today. We could be seeing Europa League football. We've still not heard who the penalty was for in the other game. We're having to rely on the fact that the Turks have got back into the game. Chance! Oh, and he smashed it wide. Paul Pogba. I think that sums up this second half. Everything's gone wrong. Pogba should have finished that one. It's gone flying by the post. Now they're just running it into the corner, really. They're happy to hold on to this, and now it's going to be top of the group for Paris Saint-Germain. Just depends who's going to go through with them. Jesus, McTominay. Oh, and can't settle the ball down in Paris Saint-Germain. Ball just keeps falling to him at the minute. Tellez got his foot in, but there's a full-time whistle, so it's a 3-1 defeat. So in a game that we, up until about the 47th minute, I think, when Paris Saint-Germain got that equaliser, I think we looked in control, but it all went terribly wrong in that second half. Right, so we've got prize money there of 21 million. Does that mean that we've gone through? You say our ball expectations have gone right down, so I'm thinking that we haven't. Oh, we have gone out. So Leipzig have pipped us right in the last game. And Leipzig actually only drew. Oh, so it's got even worse. So we've gone out on goal difference. So Paris Saint-Germain literally, with that third goal in the last few minutes, that's meant that we've actually gone out on goal difference. Oh, that's absolutely shocking. So we're going to be playing Europa League football now. Right, so we're at the Fulham game. So obviously last time out was a shocker. And the fact is we are playing Europa League football. So obviously terrible result. But the fact that Leipzig obviously got the draw and then we went out on goal difference is a real kick in the teeth. But yeah, we need to pick ourselves up. As you can see, obviously the board expectations down to 69 now, so we need to start sorting some wins out. Obviously, a big objective was to get to the final of the Champions League, so we've not got knocked out in the group. So terrible, really. Yeah, so we're playing Fulham now. I'm gonna sim this game. Right, and we'll kick off. Obviously, we're going with a strong team, home against Fulham here. Because we're going to play, obviously, a weakened team against Brentford. And good start there. Anthony Martial, a good chance. Harry Bailly. Oh, and Bailly's been fouled. It's going to be a penalty. Bruno Fernandes steps up. Oh, it's saved. Areola saved the penalty. So Bruno Fernandes in real life doesn't miss that many penalties, but he's missed one there, and that would have been a good start from what fantastic start to the game. Eric Bailly won the penalty. Rashford into Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw's gone bombing on down this left side. He's had to come back. It's well played, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's an injury. I think we're going to have to take him straight off. We don't want to be risking Bruno Fernandes here. So I think we'll bring Mata in to replace him. Oh, and that's the first injury we've seen in a sim. We've got to hope that, obviously it says it's a light injury, so we've got to hope it's not going to be a long-term thing. Rashford ended up going away from goal here. Sure, into Martial, into Bruno Fernandes. It's well saved, and that will be the end of the game for Fernandes. So just got to hope that injury is not a severe one. Working it through, and Martial! We've got a goal right on half time. Lovely time to score. Obviously we had the opposite last game, but definitely worked for us this time. Alright, so Fulham coming forward again now. On in Guisa. Done well to get it away. Look quite solid at the back so far. Lindelof and Bailly playing together well. Martial, done well. Van der Beek! Donny Van der Beek, it's a good finish. Obviously Van der Beek's been given the nod ahead of Pogba today. And it could end up with more game time if Bruno Fernandes happens to be out with that injury. Oh, Eric Bailly, he's been immense. Absolutely fantastic so far this episode, Eric Bailly. He's knocked out. So I think Bailly already, he's probably earned a chance to start in the first team. Oh, it's a nice turn, Martial. Wonderful goal from Anthony Martial. Gets his second, makes it 3-0. A great result. Great result to get us back in the groove, hopefully. Right, so we're going to finish the episode off against Brentford. So obviously a quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. You've got to say this adds a little bit more significance, really. Obviously, it's not a cup that the board are that worried about, but I think any kind of a win, or if we can pick up a cup It's going to improve the board's view of us, really. So let's get into this game. Donny van der Beek we keep in there, and with Agallo, and obviously we could possibly use Jesse Lingard as a striker later on if Agallo doesn't have a good start. I think that's what we'll go with. We're going to keep Eric Bailly in this reserve team for now. So we'll go with him today. Obviously, he's been fantastic. He's had a great episode for us. And I do think possibly next time out he'll definitely be. We'll move him into that starting lineup. Yeah, it's not necessarily that Lindelof's been terrible. I think it's just that Eric Bailly just has that extra bit of pace, and the fact that Maguire is very slow. I think you need to pair Maguire up with obviously a really quick centre back would be more ideal. So I think Lindelof will really be battling Maguire for that more robust kind of towering defender kind of role, and then we'll have Eric Bailly and Tuanzebe will be the more better with the movement and things like that. So it's a good start. Agallo, it's got the man through here. And Matic didn't look comfortable. Into Matic now. Matic, it's a good ball. That's lovely play. Juan Mata cutting, trying to get on that left side and just giving the defender enough time to get the block in. That's a wonderful run. Really deserved to be finished. Again, players just not wanting to go in to really attack the attackers really there. Donny van der Beek still going. Van der Beek lays it across, and Fred comes in to finish it off. Nice play there. Donny van der Beek, it's a good run from him. And then just picks out Fred at the back post. So Brentford really lost defensively there. So we are keeping the ball very nicely today, and this is a good chance. Leon Watts is in behind. Couldn't get his shot off quick enough though. Well played, and Leon Watts was away. We've overcommitted on this side. Tuanzebe's done fantastically well. Fred. Now it's... Matic couldn't get the ball through. He's going to have another chance though, Nemanja Matic. Matic lays it into Agallo. Agallo has just not been running for him in the last month or two, really. Agallo has not really been getting much game time, and when he has, he's not really. I think he's proved that obviously his loan is going to run its course. I think his time with United's run its course, so. And there's a chance, and Henderson having to come out in the end and snatch that one up. But there's the half-time whistle. Good first half in the end. Alright, so if we can just keep up that kind of performance in this second half, we will be going into the semi-final draw. It's a good chance, good save, Dean Henderson. They worked it well there, Brentford. They're definitely a good ball-playing team. And Eric Bailly's there to get it away. Coming back at us far too soon in Bailly again. He's the man that's getting the ball away. And they're trying to get away quick here, obviously, on the counter-attack, and Tuanzebe getting over there well. I think that's been the big difference in these rotation, in this reserve games that we've played in the last or in this episode, sorry, is the defenders. The centre-backs have really stepped up. Tuanzebe and Eric Bailly have both been immense in those games. Coming on us here, Brentford. Bailly trying to get out there. Oh, it's a nice turn, and again it's Tuanzebe who's didn't fall for the turn. He's done well in the end. And Matic now coming forward, will go short in. Donny van der Beek, not to try and reverse it there to Odin Ogalo, but Van der Beek into Mata, into Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek looking to cut it back towards Fred. Oh, Mata's offside. Not made the most of that one. Tuanzebe again. Brandon Williams, we've worked it nicely so far. Now it's played into Liam Watts. And that's a shocking strike. To Liam Watts, who's obviously has got his first United goal. He came on earlier on in the competition and picked up a goal, so definitely can do better than that shot that we've just seen. Well, here they are, another chance from here. Tuanzebe again. They have looked very strong at the back, these two centre backs. Oh, and it's Tuanzebe again. Wonderful play. It's into Mata, Ogalo. Looking back, can't even play a short pass to Mata that's 5 yards away there. So to be fair, I will be happy at the end of the month when Ogalo goes. Obviously, it would have been nice to have had Mason Greenwood add this time. Mata, it's a lovely run by Mata. Trying to fizz it in there to Ogalo, but it's cut out. Now we are literally going to the last couple of minutes here now. And that's overhit. By lays it into Mengi. Fred. Tuanzebe and Eric Bailly have been fantastic this episode. But there's the win. It's another clean sheet. Just the one goal in the end is enough. It takes us through into the next round. We've had a bit of a glitch there. Somehow managers in full kit. Yeah, so in the end, just that goal from Fred is enough to take us through. In fact, we only had that one shot on target, but we'll take it. Right, so that's where we will end the episode. So obviously, it's all about the Champions League, really. We got knocked out today. A disappointing 3-1 defeat against Paris Saint-Germain. But apart from that, it was 4 wins. So 4 wins in just that one defeat, but the defeat obviously being the big game. So next time out, we'll come back. We've got Villa, home and away. And then we've got Brighton and Fulham. So we'll obviously come back next time and see if we can pick up 4 wins, hopefully. And see if we can get close to that top of the league. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.